Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. Be welcome. If you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. It's very much appreciated. Today, we're going to do a general message, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's also a timeless message, so whenever it finds you, it's for you at that time. If you are finding it during December 2023, happy Yule and a prosperous and healthy new year to you. Let's get stuck in Collective. Let's see what's what. I hope you're well, Collective. I hope everything's going, I hope everything is sound within your realm of existence. And if it isn't, just know, just know that it will be getting better soon. Angels and ancestors are watching over you. Any cross watchers out there, you're also welcome to be here, of course. Let's have a look. Well, the Eight of Cups came out first with the Four of Wands. You saw me shuffle these, Collective. This Eight of Cups here can speak about how you're leaving what no longer serves you behind. And you know, there's a lotus I noticed yesterday. There's a lotus that he's holding in his hand, right? It's almost like someone's moving towards their divinity. This enlightenment that they've had through their intuitive nature, with but the moon here, with its split, is implying both the sun and the moon. After all, the moon gets light from the sun, not the other way around, right? When we look at this, that's actually Linkin Park lyrics, blast from the past. So when we look at this, Collective, it could be saying that because the sun has illuminated aspects of your emotional and your spiritual state, it has led you to the understanding of what is for you and what isn't, and you're moving towards what is best for your highest good. This water flow here, it's beautiful. This small waterfalls. It's like now someone's emotional state has awoken. It could be that your psychic abilities have woken here, or a higher spiritual nature, a spiritual attunement. And what you've got here is it's flooding your world entirely. Like your heart chakra has opened, your higher chakras have opened. So in light of that, as the divine feminine counterpart, whether you're male, female, or transitioning is irrelevant. This is tarot, so we speak about polarities, right? When we look at whether we're speaking to a divine masculine, it could be that as your lower chakras were already blazing, because you're connected to this realm more so, then now you've awakened those higher chakras and you're this higher understanding of what's for you, what isn't. Perhaps the understanding of what didn't go so well, but not to blame anybody, but instead to say, well, these cups just didn't work out. And you're finding a level of peace in yourself by leaving behind drama, by leaving yeah, exactly. Look at that. By leaving behind drama, by listening to your intuition, right? Instead of listening to others, listening to your intuition. You don't need any external parties to tell you how you feel or what you should do or where you should be or how you should conduct yourself. It's your life. It's your life, Collective. What a beautiful way to start out the reading. Let's keep going. The High Priestess, yeah, what did I just say? This higher understanding, the moon here. Most definitely someone's watery energies, the realm of Briar is flooding into their existence. The realm of Briar is third from the top and is possibly, aside from the bridge, is possibly the highest realm because the realm of Absolute is a purely spiritual realm. We can have access to it, indeed, right? The keys to the gates of Mercury here. Someone's psychic abilities are definitely awakening. They're becoming stronger by each day, you know? Especially with the mountain is sticking out to me. It's like now is a new journey. Like this doesn't necessarily be like a ground level. This here could be in the mountain already. Like you're already on a journey. Yeah, look at this. This five wanting to come back. And here, it's like the understanding of these things that didn't work out in the past here. So if these seven cups didn't work out, perhaps the eighth cup is what was the key or the last straw, perhaps, in order for you to, because these lotus flowers could be considered as keys, right? They could consider each one of us as a cup because each chakra is a portal, right? So for each one that moves, to each one that opens, it takes you forward. So that could be the transition here. This cup perhaps was the last straw, and so now you've got the key to move forward into understanding the higher realm, to understand what your higher purpose is within this realm. This five of, yeah, I'm going to keep it because I want to keep going back. That you are understanding who you are, because that's what this takes. And this is a very painful energy to be in. It can be. It can speak about equilibrium and a certain level of equanimity, right? But in this case, it feels like that is from within you. You are the center star here. And it could be why these people perhaps are turning their backs on you. Just know, collective, that if people are turning their backs on you, that's divinely guided. Because in order for you to grow and progress, what no longer serves you, you leave it behind. And sometimes people fall away from you. That's okay. It can be friends, family, colleagues, whatever it might be. Business partnerships, whatever it might be. It's just that you don't resonate with each other anymore. And that doesn't necessarily have to come with hate or disdain. There doesn't have to be malice involved here. People may throw that at you, and if you're going through that collective, I'm sorry to hear that. I know how, when people want to gang upon you and come against you, you don't have to put up with that. All for the sake of their ego and getting their 2 cents in everybody else's business, or to assert themselves over your beliefs. Because maybe, well, reasons, I guess, it's not up to you to even to figure that out. Let it be. The Ten of Cups, one of my favorite cards we just saw in the Queen here. Someone has found their joy, and that level of self-care and balance that comes from within is so incredibly powerful when you find it. Awakening that feminine energy within you to nurture yourself, because how can you ever care for other people if you don't care for yourself? The six here, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's been this collective. If this is and this are here, and you're awakening a higher state of self, finding your higher purpose, you're aligning with the planetary energies. And this lotus could literally be your treasure from the universe that now you see clearly, because this is clear vision. This can speak of all the clairs: clairsentience, claircognizance, clairordinance, clairvoyance. And here at the end, this wish fulfillment. It could be that someone's going towards their wish fulfillment because the universe gave them the last key. It could be the completion of a karmic cycle as well, with the Five of Swords here. That all the swords are being put down because now you see. And now that you see, exactly, the devil here, at the ending of these karmic cycles, someone's leaving some devil energy behind, whether it's their own ego, perhaps some thought patterns, but you've been free. You see the chains are free. You've been freed from whatever this is, collective. Congratulations. You want to be seen as well? Yeah, look at this. There's so much watery energy here in this reading, right? Your imagination is blazing, and it's almost like you're looking for a new start here, collective. And instead of listening to others, you're listening to yourself. Instead of looking for external validation, you're looking to the universe, angels, ancestors. And this is part of your wish fulfillment, what you wanted all along. It's just along the journey, we can't see the forest from the trees, right? That doesn't go there, do we? Can't see the forest from the trees. We can get so caught up in trying to climb every tree to see more, but we can just carry on walking instead and know that we're just divinely guided. Just follow the pathway and you'll get there. You'll make your way out of the forest, see the beauty of the mountain, and we'll make your way into a new forest. Why not? The journey continues. More to see, more to do. Yeah, someone's healing. Someone's found not humanity, because that sounds like the collective were cold. I wouldn't put it like that. But part of this gift that was given this is that completion, like the lotus flower, right? Here's the lotus flower here. You're able to feed into yourself and feed into and nurture yourself. Like I just said about the feminine energy, right? Tapping into that energy is so important to have balance within self. We can do all the time. But when it comes down to it, what rest are you giving yourself? What peace are you giving yourself? How are you nurturing your own needs and seeing things from a higher state of mind and not keeping yourself stagnant? But now someone's seeing this higher state of mind, they're making this choice. This would be the choice card, right? But here it's like someone's making a choice to connect with the universe, the burning bush, to follow divine guidance directly from spirit, but also to follow in their guides here with the serpent and the apple tree, to bite that apple and say, well, actually, I want to know more. I want to step further into the world. I want to see what else is possible. Awakening yourself and saying, well, there maybe is more for me. I don't have to keep myself in a box. I don't have to have people keeping me in a box and telling me what to do and telling me this. No. No, 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 no. If people want to assert themselves over you, collective, that speaks about their character and how they're trapped within their own selves and within their own mind. Because if you've got nothing better to do than to behave like a bully and go after one person's life, well, you've got to have a pretty boring life, or you must have, in my opinion, a whole heap of baggage that you insecurities that you do not want to address. Because after all, if you're addressing yourself and having a level of introspection, then why would you be so bothered by what other people are doing? Gossip and drama and nonsense. Anything to bandwagon jump with some people collective. Yeah, look at this. Someone has empowered themselves here because this isn't just a negative energy. This is Capricorn energy. This is how, like, the Four of Pentacles is the Lord of Earthly Powers, Capricorn energy, right? The Lord of the Gates of Matter. Having control over yourself in this realm by connecting to the higher realm is absolute power. Because as you flow you flow, in other words, you find alignment. And that takes time. It takes time. But here, following divine revelation is what is important. Snowing as well, that's nice considering it's, and the Ten of Cups, considering it's winter. So this could be happening now if we wanted to speak about time frame collective. If you're seeing this in December 2023, it could speak about that this transition is happening now for somebody in your life or for you. It could speak about this could be happening perhaps next winter or at another time. If you live in a country where there's lots of snow, then question mark. This was it could be happening whenever. But this can speak about the present because Capricorn energy does speak about being grounded in the now. So I'm going to go with the fact that it is speaking about something that's presently happening. This Ten of Cups here is what somebody wished for because we've got the 9 to the 10 here. And by connecting your higher mind with understanding what no longer serves you, finding your higher purpose and activating that with your imagination, visualizations, and by giving yourself some peace, well, that's present. That's doesn't go there. And this Ten of Cups, someone wants their happiness. Just saw the Ten of Swords as well. Someone most definitely is not allowing. Maybe they're going through a dark night of the soul. Maybe it's you collecting it. If you are, it looks like you're coming out of it, right? I moved the camera collected so that you can see my hands even more. I wanted you to make sure that you can see that I'm not doing anything with the cards, and you can see me shuffle them. I'm not cooking the book, cooking the cards or anything. Absolutely not. This revelation, as you balance the masculine and feminine energies, we could say that this is masculine and feminine energies, right? The higher realms with this lower realm of Messiah, and this higher realm of Bria, and the connection to Absolute. This came out in a reading yesterday, which was You're a Warrior, it says on the thumbnail. If you want to watch it, perhaps there's a message in there collective. But it spoke about how as all of your realms align, then you have forward movement. That's how you manifest, because you're receiving these tidbits of information which is important for you, signs and synchronicities, because you found that balance. Once you find balance, then you can have full awareness, and you can understand how the planetary energies affect your realm. Temperance. Yeah, the Two of Cups. What's going on? Here we've got the yin yang symbol. Here, a manifestation. We've got Capricornus energy and Scorpius energy with these two cups, and how you manifest in this full cauldron of creation, right? Alchemy, spiritual alchemy, in other words. How are you alchemizing pain into power? How are you utilizing, the lead that was in your life and turning it into gold, into a means of not just manifestation, but a means of finding yourself, because that is where happiness comes from. True peace comes from being peaceful with yourself, self forgiveness, this connection with the universe. This can speak about self love for me as a reader, the same as the Six of Swords. Self love, self esteem, self respect. This can also speak about, we said that someone's going towards their wish fulfillment collective. It could be that someone's going towards their person, or a new role, perhaps a new job, or a new home, or something like that. Yeah, look at this on the split. The Four of Pentacles, I just mentioned the Lord of Earthly Power, the Four of Pentacles. Someone is deep within their power here, And true power doesn't come from asserting yourself over others. It comes from having control of yourself and having flow with the universe. Understanding yourself, nos ipsum, right? To know thyself, know who you are, how do you flow, what are your prospects in life, and how are those being brought about? How are you in some way having analysis over your life? What data are you collecting about yourself? Maybe you journal, maybe you don't. But if you do or don't is irrelevant. What is important is that you are finding those energies. How are you clearing those mental blockages and evolving in some way to move forward? This looks like this could be that a union here is protected. The two lovers are protected because they both found alignment and they have control over their elements. Therefore, what's happening here is that this union is blessed. You see, we said earlier about the waterfalls. You see how this is pouring into this lotus. And down here, we have the lotus. See how this entity here is pouring into the lotus, feeding into that self-love. And here, carrying the lotus, someone's carrying this lotus. They found their truth. They found what their purpose is to be in life, and that's been nurtured by the universe. They're being guided. The koi fish here, the koi fish can swim like trout against the current, right? Because it's about perseverance. That's why in the Eastern realm, the koi fish speaks about fortune. Fortune isn't just given. You work at it. You tap into that energy. It requires you to do something. It requires you to step up for yourself in life. Again, how can you provide for others if you don't provide for yourself? Much like if you don't care for others, if you don't care for yourself, how can you care for others? You know? If you are enjoying this reading collective, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as it can help to reach the message to other people who may need it in the collective. And I'd really like to have you a part of the community, this growing channel, and I'm really appreciative of the support that I've got so far. Thank you very much. The Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, male, female, transitioning again, they realize that their treasure is related to their world, their realm, right? In order to have true abundance, isn't just about what is external from you, but what is also internal to you. The grapes can be representative of spiritual abundance, right? They can represent how a seed grows. The seed grows into a grape or into branches, or into vines, right? The vines yield fruit. There's process there, the process of life and death, the process of death and rebirth. So as the moon cycles, they may wax and wane, but so do your energies. And so you prepare for that. Instead of squandering money, you might save, you might invest, right? Because you understand that as you nurture yourself, you also money is an extension of your energy. Your resources are an extension of your energy. Time, money, and scope, right? The project management triangle. These things are all important because they all relate to each other. Indeed, with these two cards here, everything is intertwined. The highest reaches and the lowest. But they're all inevitably equal because they all exist in the now, in the present. Three of Pentacles. This Three of Wands came out in the reading yesterday. The thumbnail does say you're a warrior now. If you want to check that reading, it seems like a sign here for somebody collective, right? This card is construction of the universe, the Lord of established strength. And as we look at it here with this creation as well, you know, this is Capricorn energy again. And here with another pentacle, and pentacle, pentacle, pentacles. It's like someone is moving forward into the state of manifestation, but in a different way. It's like someone's had a revelation from their healing, from this last treasure that was given to them. It is now yielding more treasure outside of them, but in a different form. Yeah, the Lord of Harmonious Change here. It's not to say that their abundance is leaving them or their resources are leaving them, but perhaps finding a way to utilize them in a different way and how those resources relate to their inner realm. Is this truly what I want? And if yes, how better can I improve upon it? Who can I work with? Where can I get different resources? Making money is making money. But if you can make that money work for itself, it's effortless, isn't it? Wow. Let's keep going. We're going to use the hermetic there. Okay, Spirit said no. We'll use the Witch's Tower then. King of Cups, yeah. Someone's heart has opened right now and they're accessing the realm of Bria, becoming more empathic, more psychic. Their true power is coming from within. Spirit, I want to look at the star here. I just want, because this is at the center of the reading, I need to see. Yeah, karma, judgment. Somewhat it's been most definitely supported by the universe, right? But it can also be that someone, because now the eclipse here, it's almost like there had to be some level of, instead of consistently looking at the blazing sun, they had to close their eyes and had to look within and find what their truth was. The sun can relate to this realm of Asaya, right? The Malkut. The moon can relate to the higher realms. So by not focusing so much on this, they're now able to see this and access this. And so you have the King of Cups that we saw when I first turned over the deck. Balancing and polarities is so important, collective. And I don't know about anybody else out there, but for me, it took years. Right? The Three of Pentacles, yeah, like I just said, someone's going towards and they're creating something within. You see, this person's within the edifice, right? And they're heading towards it. Yeah, this intuition, this new intuitive kick is literally moving them forward. The universe is now like, right, now you've passed this karmic test and now it's time to move forward. Yeah, the King of Pentacles again. Yeah, this could be a King of Pentacles, some masculine energy. Interesting. The yesterday's reading, again, a collective. It all keeps on pointing to yesterday's reading. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Five of Swords, please. Oh, okay. The Five of Swords, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So most definitely it's the end of, somebody may have found ruin by people turning against them and felt that their world was over, but that's not the case. All of it was seen by the divine, and may have thought that they had you down for the count. Not so. Not so. You're actually standing here, collective, and you're just not listening to them anymore. And because they've got their backs turned to you, they don't know what you're doing now. And that's what happens. When people turn against you, you don't need to give them your energy anymore. But they're so desperate to have your energy, but they don't have access to it anymore. Good for you, collective. Good for you. Right? Here we've got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there is definitely some gift being given, and it's being bought in, this wish fulfillment, being bought in double quick time. It's being bought in perhaps as a spiritual gift. It could be a download as well. Right, it could be a download, something that is the last piece of the puzzle, where that came from. There we go. With the Devil here, yeah, someone's seeing that perhaps there was an entity that was with them that was perhaps a karmic energy, a karmic soulmate perhaps, and a lesson needed to be learned. This can also speak about, for me as a reader, that this is loyalty. And someone, instead of being loyal just to the outer realm, to this realm of Asaya, they're now reaching into themselves and finding their truth in the process and finding out there needs to be balance, and they're freeing themselves from whatever confines, whatever beliefs they used to have, and now realizing actually loyalty, yeah, the Six of Pentacles is their true nature, that it was never not a part of them, but instead perhaps were misguided by beliefs of some system. The Nine of Cups again. So again, we've got wish fulfillment here coming in when someone's connecting with their higher realms with the Page of Cups here, and then which then leads us into Judgment with the Star. That's very interesting energy, right? Because this Star card is, it's just the way that she is collective. It's how the way she's perched is different to the other star cards, and she's feeding both her lotus, which is also feeding Gaia, but also feeding the rose here, feeding your love. So it's like feeding the higher realm and the lower realm. There is actually equilibrium that's being created, and that had to be the judgment. That was what the karmic lesson was. So now this person's following their intuition and blocking out what no longer serves them. Now they can step forward with the Page of Pentacles here and study their realm, meditate perhaps, and have a level of introspection and work on what they need to in their outside realm, but going about it in a different way. This Four of Swords here that's present feels to me like it's not stopping, but instead, you see, because in this card again, it's this deck is different to the Rider-Waite deck. Here, there's a sword in their hand. It's that they haven't let go of this. Like they found their truth. They can see here. They're looking at things clearly, and now they've got their truth in their hand, and the reeds in the other hand. The reeds can speak about knowledge, hidden knowledge, or the creation of perhaps written work, something like that. So if you're creating something collective, like writing a book or speaking your truth into the world, no matter what that looks like, maybe you're a reader, a writer, an artist, a musician, however you express your creativity, keep going, because you're helping other people to be inspired by what you're doing. And if that's your plan, good for you. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, collective. This is definitely someone is receiving this divine knowledge. Remember I said earlier about the sun and the moon, right? How the understanding of this realm of Asaya and the higher realms of Bria and Absolute and the outer realms, you know, how they all coalesce together as one. And the Six of Swords, as mentioned earlier, you know, it's a difficult energy to be in because they're both majors, and it's difficult because this Neptune energy can be murky, right? It can be, you know, as Aleister Crowley said, the great deceiver. Neptune is a great deceiver. But when you close your eyes, right, and you go within and you look, then you have an understanding of where you're to be in life. You find a level of peace because you understand that everything happens in divine ordinance. Nothing can be forced, and everything happened for a reason. The Ten of Cups, one of my favorite cards, if not the favorite. Absolute love, joy, happiness. It can speak about family love. It can speak about between two people. It's just all round, you know. And the card also implies that, look at that, the card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The card implies that yes, it's a clear sky, but it takes the sun and the rain in order to produce the rainbow. This Ten of Cups, like anything, you work for it. Even a happy ending has to be worked for. And but here with this card, wow, like someone's manifesting this. Somebody wants this Ten of Cups, no matter what it looks like. It could be a whole new life that they want, not just boiled down to one thing or one person. Is they want a new way of life entirely, right? Here with this Five of Pentacles, what we had was the Two of Pentacles. This harmonious change is because they're following divine revelation, but where you may have thought in the past collective that you left out in the cold and people turned against you in a malicious way, but actually that was all meant to be because you were supposed to be in this Ten of Swords. You were supposed to go through a dark night of the soul. We did see the Nine of Swords earlier, right? Because that's how you manage to know who's for you and what isn't. When these people leave you behind, then you don't owe anybody anything, right? So it frees you up to utilize the full aspect, the full spectrum of your energies towards what you wanted to go towards, right? And here, look at this. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups coming on top, and then the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All of these aces come from Keter. They all come from the apex of the Tree of Life. That was all scorpionic energy in its nature, Archangel Metatron. You are speaking truth, love, and worth into your existence, collective. And these things, because you're doing that, because you're expressing these things to yourself, you're expressing your truth to yourself, expressing your emotions to yourself and working through them, expressing what your worth is and what you seek to achieve, that then expresses outside of you, externally. You've had abundance in the simplest of things. I'm going to keep the Ace of Pentacles there. Yeah. I mentioned this card the other day, collective, where the King of Swords in this deck, at the top here where you've got, it's like a mirror and it's beaming just at that top bit there. And it's almost like you're illuminating that truth, or this can be God, the universe, spirit, divine angels, ancestors, spirit guides, who are guiding you by showing you the light to move forward. By saying, keep following, but also be the leader of your own life, because you don't have to take the advice of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. But it's most beneficial if you do, you know? Utilize your discernment, in other words. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Look at this. This is a spiritual warrior to me. Someone's manifesting this, whether you're a reader or something, or say like you create music or you're an artist or something like that. What you do is inspiring people. So the universe like, keep going and you can create more. So they've got the back to this pentacle. They've started carving it, but they've left it there. Perhaps this is a project collective that you started in the past, or you didn't quite know how to move forward with it, and now you've got the extra keys in order to move forward. And it is going to be a breakthrough for you here, something you're passionate about. Putting those plans into action, putting those passions into action. And here, this isn't apathy. This feels like the waterfalls here. And this feels like the people that turn against you, like they can see that your world, like up here, as we started with, was flooding with abundance, flooding with a new version of you, perhaps. It's creating, it's not that you have changed, but it's that you are now connected with your higher self. So your outlook is different and you are molding into a new person. So you could say semantics, but it's more than just saying they've changed. Change doesn't just happen like that because nothing good ever came out. It's a gradual change as you find yourself and as you grow and develop on the pathway, and so you move forward. Here, indeed, moving forward, people can see this and they're in a state of apathy, they're in a state of lack because now they can see they can't stop this flow. When someone finds themselves and finds their emotion and reawakens their heart, you can't turn that off. It happens because that spiritual energy is flowing forward to create this new world that they want for themselves. Yeah, these energies, these etheric energies, these emotional energies, these spiritual energies, these mental energies that flow forward to feed into and funnel through Yesod and filter through into the realm of into the realm of Asaya, into the Malchut. King of Cups again. This King of Pentacles that was mentioned earlier is now embodying this King of Cups energy as well. If this person is a business owner, this came out yesterday in that reading, or the King of Wands did, well, that's a visionary and entrepreneur. The King of Swords energy is someone who runs on data, someone who's a leader, a manager, somebody who runs on data, information in order to do their work in life. Wow. We're going to get a couple of these collective, and then I'm going to close out the reading. Don't forget, collective, if you have enjoyed this reading so far, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'd really like to have you as part of the crowd. And if you would like to join the conversation, I'll put the links below for Instagram and Facebook. So you're welcome to join. Please get stuck into the debate. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Exactly, that's what we've seen so far. Trusting in the universe. And finally, dream and journey with intend and create. This masculine energy again. This masculine energy here is creating something new for themselves here. With your male, female transitioning, following their dreams, so that the drum is here and here. It's like this person has awakened to the point that the tools and the person are no longer separate, that the tools that come from it, because the drum can speak about vibration can speak about being in a high vibration, but vibration can also be utilized to heal, tuning forks, singing bowls, whatever it might be for you, the vibration of music, being in a high vibration when you look at art even, right? That is now becoming a part of their world. These things are coalescing as one, and they are becoming this true shamanic energy, truly understanding self, being a real healer, and following their higher life purpose. Well, thank you very much for being here, Collective. I'm going to close the reading out there. Thank you very much, Collective. And as always, please take care of yourselves.